Hey guys, it's Cadence. I have several things I want to talk to you guys about, but I do have a new series that I know the Lord's gonna. I think this is gonna be a larger one that the Lord's gonna be building on. Of course, I know that I'm trying to find the words to explain this. Do you guys remember the vision I had a while back? And it was a new vision that I had just had, and I made a video about it. It was when I had just started to start making all my videos again. But I had the vision, an open vision, where I was literally putting up my towels in my bathroom. And then I went into the vision, and as I leaned in to put the towels away, I opened the cabinet door in the vision, and I climbed into my cabinets. I took the towels out, climbed into and I'm also learning that it's how I say exactly what I saw, and that it's important to say the same exact phrasing as I saw it in the first time, because, and I'm going to try and be better about that, guys. There's things I'm learning that I didn't know about before, or the importance of things, and that's one of them. And I'm learning that because the Lord had me do a series of videos about prophecy. I didn't really know anything about prophecy. It's just stuff that I just liked it to watch it and to learn what the Lord's saying. It just was the area that I liked, that was more for me, right? We all prophesy in part, and we all play a part in this end time role, and that's just that's what got me into really seeking the Lord. But I did learn that that's very important, and so I'm going to try to reiterate things back to you guys the same way every time, because those words have importance. So I did take the towels out of the cabinet, and I climbed in, and I looked over to my kids and I said, are you guys ready to go?" And they were like, "Yeah." And they were excited, and so they came in, and I waited for them to come over, and they got on my lap. So I had sat down. Oh, I'm sorry. I had opened the cabinet door, took the towels out, and I sat down inside, and I saw there was another door. Okay, so I opened the other door, and I sat down in it like a slide. And I asked the kids if they wanted to come, and they were like, "Yeah." So I waited for them to come inside, and they came inside and sat on my lap. And I could see us kind of from an outside perspective. And I watched us slide down the slide. I did not see where the slide went. As I went through the door, I didn't see past the door. So the Lord, after that, gave me a series of visions about doors. And had given me a few things, all on doors, okay, about how he's the door, right? And then later on, I had a vision where I stood up, and when I stood up, I went into a vision, and I was in a big white hallway of some sort of office or business style building, and I could see in front of me a door with a giant red exit sign. And I walked toward the door, and I opened the door, and the light shined in from that door so bright that it almost, I disappeared within the light, and that was the end of the vision. But it was so bright, it was unlike light that would be here. Like if you were to open up a door and it's super bright outside, even if you had white all on the outside of the door, and the sun was shining right on it, it would be brighter. It overtook me, and I disappeared, like I was gone. And that was that vision happened, I believe, that same day, if I'm not mistaken. I believe it happened that same day. And then after that, I had a little part in a dream that had to do with the door. And in this dream, I was in a new apartment that I was living at, right? Sorry, I want to show you guys something that I found on this. But I was in this dream. I had literally just moved into a new house that I'm in now. And so in the dream, I had just moved into an apartment that was supposed to be this house. Kind of like that, right? And this man walked into our new apartment, and we were like, hi, what are you doing in our home? And he said, well, this is the door to get to all of our homes, right? And I hope you guys remember that. It's the partisan dream. And so the Lord, all I'm getting at is the Lord is focused on the doors with me, on doors, okay? And when I was a child, now the Lord, like I said, is taking me back through my past and is showing me how every little event in my life has prepared me for where we're going to, has prepared me for whatever journey is ahead of me, either before or after the rapture. I'm not sure. I don't know. I literally try to tell you guys everything that the Lord shows me. This is just a way for me to document it, but also so others can learn from it. But whenever I was a child, I went to my grandmother's every other weekend. Her name was Mary Margaret, and she passed away a while back. But she was so special to me, guys. She was everything to me. And she taught me to be a Southern young lady. Taught me how to be a real young lady with, etiquette and just, the whole 9 yards. She made sure I knew. And every time I go, I would watch VHSs at her house. But she wouldn't let me bring any with me. And she had the movie The Secret Garden. And then she had the Bible series of the Bible, but an animated, the old animated ones. You know what I'm talking about, with the kid and the little donkey? I don't remember what they're called. Which now I need to go look it up, because now I think that's important somehow. I don't know. But, so I've watched those movies a lot, guys. Man, I watched that for years and years and years. Secret Garden was special to me. I had a swing like it. My dad put one up for me at his house, and it was one of the only special things I had there whenever I was younger, and so it was pretty special to me. But now the Lord's showing me that He gave me a vision of the secret door's keyhole. That's what the keyhole was. The vision I said I had, where I saw a keyhole, and then afterwards, a commenter, a subscriber, told me that Rapture Time Awareness, I believe, had a vision of this key. Okay, guys, this is what unlocks everything I've ever gotten from the Lord. He started showing me this the past 2 days, and it's blowing my mind, because I was really sure, I'm pretty confident, about who the Lord showed me I am in Him. And I'm so, humbled and excited about it. I can't be more thankful 24/7. I am thanking Him all the time, and constantly asking Him, guys. Oh, I'm afraid to ask not to be made not prideful, because what kind of event happens whenever you ask to not be prideful? Just horrible things to you, probably. I'm not really sure, but the Lord teaches you through real momentous actions, But I still pray for it. I pray for it, and I really tried. I hope you guys see that. Like, everyone can get all these things from the Lord. The Lord's giving them to everybody. It's just when He's revealing it to you and where you're at the time, you know. Because I bet you we're all gonna have lines and just dream and vision after vision after vision and dream, or things that connect all together as one. And that's your book, right? Well, so now I had started thinking about the keyhole and this secret door. And the Lord kept telling me the secret garden, the secret garden, and the secret garden. And I got to go back and watch the movie. I haven't had a second to. And I want to so bad because I can't remember it. I mean, I remember parts, but I know there's something there. I know there is this. That movie is important, at least for my stuff, you know, and for others' things. The Lord is giving us. Now listen. The Lord had told me this like an hour before I heard this video, and I understood. Like, I understood it, but I couldn't reverberate it. Like, I couldn't say it. Reverberate it. I couldn't. Like, I was just trying to understand the revelation from God. You know what I mean? Like, whenever you can't, like, repeat it because you can't find the words to describe what you're trying to talk about. It seems like there's so much to say. Because there is. That's where I was. And I was vacuuming out my car, I was vacuuming out my car and I started to listen to this video. Now, guys, I have a whole new set. I don't even know. I hope I don't lose track. And I make mention of this on these videos because I do not want to forget. And if I go back to watch this video, I need to say, oh, I forgot about that trail. I need to go back and look into this. Because those videos, sidetrack, okay, I'm sorry. But the videos by the pastor Dana something, the man, he, all three of his dreams or visions or whichever they were, they connect to my stuff. With one, he was doing this vacuum cleaner, like sucked up this something or another in his dream or vision. And I know that's important because I had several dreams where I'm vacuuming, and then and then I stop, talk to the Father, and then I continue vacuuming, and I stop and talk to the Father, and then I watch a spell get sucked up in this vacuum thing, a spell written on a piece of paper, get sucked up into this vacuum thing. It's all connected. Everyone's things are connected, and if we could all stand up high and just stand, okay? And we all kind of said, all right, find 3 things that you connect to someone else, and y'all stand by each other. And then we start connecting people by like several things that their things are connected to. We could build a giant puzzle of people and figure out what the Lord's saying. I promise you, and I bet you, if we're here, I believe in the rapture. I do. And I want to go right now. And I hope we go and the Lord just puts us directly back down. But it seems like 1 billion years has passed to us. And I don't know. I don't know what the Lord's doing there. I have no idea. But if we're here, I would say, and this is not just a feeling that like my human mind is thinking, but it's a feeling that we're going to come under one accord, and that's going to happen. And I bet you the Lord will make a way for us all, whether that's picking us up and putting us together somehow. But we're all going to come under one accord, just like at Pentecost, and we're all going to go and wait to be, or something like that. I just feel it. I feel it. And I'm starting to see the picture from above. And I can see now everyone has connecting pieces. I don't think now the Lord's given me visions. I'm sorry. Let me just kind of rewind here. Let me finish my story about the secret door. Okay, I went on a tangent. I'm sorry, guys. But I know that was meant to be said. All I'm saying is everyone is connected. Even if you think your stuff's not connected, it is, I promise. If it's from the Lord, it's connected to someone else's things, at least one person's minimum. But I'm telling you, they're all connected. But the Lord gave me this understanding of what the secret door was. I just kept praying to him, asking him, Lord, what's the deal with the door? You know, these people have a key. I've seen the door. I opened the door. So now, and I was asking him, like, how did I open the door if these other people had a vision of the key? And so, like, I'm just kind of like going back and forth, right? And then the Lord gives me the download. Then I play this video. So, Stan, I guess this is the main guy that I think runs Prophecy Club, the main pastor that runs Prophecy Club. A long time ago, I guess, I don't know how old this was, in 3/29/18, he learned what the secret door to prophecy is. And he said it's the secret door to revelation. And he was given a completely different thing than I was given, but he receives dreams and visions, but also like full words from the Lord, right? Okay. And then I receive like dreams and visions, and I get words and phrases, but I've only gotten like one full word before. And so mine's really visual. And I'm looking back, right? And I'm trying to see how mine fits with his. Stan's thing that he received, that the secret door to revelation was that the Lord gave him the order in which revelation plays out in. And the Lord explained to him that it's taking the Jew, which this is what we're doing already. Because the Lord is giving it to everyone, to all the Christians, and to all the Jews. So the Lord is taking the feast days and putting them with our calendar. And then he's taking our calendar and putting it with the Jewish calendar. And somewhere down the road, it's going to confirm, and the Jews are going to completely understand that Christ truly came, and that Revelations is from the same God, the same I Am, that they received their stuff from, that Moses received his tablets from. So that's what he's saying. That's what Stan is saying, right? And I didn't know how to put it into words, and I understood that it wasn't, that it was a secret door thing, that it's going to be the key. It's going to be the key to understanding so many things we haven't been able to understand, right? And it's this secret part of this, it's this secret door that apparently Stan he's not swearing, I'm sorry. Stan said he's never heard of anybody receiving anything about the secret door. He knew there was a secret door to revelation, and he had been fasting and had like 5 other people fasting for him. And he was just praying to God over and over and over, asking him for the secret door, key to the secret door. That's what he said. And obviously the Lord had to put it in his mind to pray that. Now, I didn't know anything about the secret door. I had no idea until I started getting stuff on the secret door. But guys, I was like, okay, how is this unlocking everything? And then he says one thing. As soon as As soon as he starts explaining stuff, and he says, the Jews and the Gentiles, and I stopped and I realized exactly what it was. I went to go leave a comment on this girl's video because I had to watch someone else's dream of the same thing I dreamed. And this girl had a dream, I believe, about some mint liquor. Okay? And it got me to remember the Jägermeister dream I had with the twins. And I said to her, it's the Jews and the Gentiles. But I was looking at it as her dream, and I wasn't even thinking about my stuff. And that in my stuff, they're the Jews and the Gentiles. All the twins, my son named Thomas. Oh, I'm getting the Holy Spirit right now. The Lord told me to name him Thomas. The Lord made me watch Secret Garden over and over and over and over. There's so many more things that I can't even begin to say yet on this, and like how I can relate this back through my life. Guys, there's so many little things like this, like the Secret Garden thing. There are so many. It's so sad because I'm watching all this happen around me. The Lord is moving in so many big ways. And I'm so thankful for you guys that listen on here. I really am. But the Lord's moving so big and no one sees it. And if they just look at you like you're a crazy person. And I know listening from the outside, this would make no sense to you, at all. I would have no idea what you're talking about. You wouldn't even realize. And I know it's made to be that way. Your heart has to be there, Your heart has to be there, and not many hearts are there, guys. It's so sad. It's so sad. And I hate that for the Lord. I hate that. It angers me and makes me so sad because honestly, I meet people that are just like good Christian women, but they don't have that desire to seek out or to know more than just their monthly Bible study, That's really like a hangout. But it's just sad, guys. It's sad. It makes me sad. And so I'm just watching this happen in this video, and I'm listening to it while I vacuum. And whenever the twins thing hits me about the Jews and the Gentiles coming together, it all starts it's like I had a backflash, like a flash of just like all of the things I've ever received from the Lord just started to flash by me super fast. And I just started bawling because guys, I don't even know how to put it into words yet. I'm just so excited, and I don't know what today holds, that I wanted to get at least this out here for you guys. So just know that the Lord is still building on stuff, and I've got several things coming up, this is going to be like a series video. I'm not really sure how I'm going to break it down yet or anything like that, but the Lord's also having me, He's given me a lot of little things that I want to put like a warning to them, but I'm not really sure. I don't normally get dreams or visions about other Christians, but now it's like I don't know if this is like a gift of the Spirit. I don't know anything really about it. I just know like it's more to learn to pray in silence, right? I'm not really sure if you receive things from... I'm having mixed feelings about getting these visions about other Christians. So I might come out and make a video on that once I do a little bit more research into that, like if it's a gift or if it's just like a warning or or if they're just want you to, if the Lord just wants you to pray. I'm not really sure. But I do have a spread the word that I'm about to make right now, because that's the main warning I was talking about. The Lord's given me several things, and then He's got me on some weird I Pet Goat trail that I'm trying to figure out too. So, so I'm sorry that I haven't had I've been kind of doing videos like one every 2 days or so, I think, and being consecutive with them. But He's given me so many kind of big chunks of stuff that I haven't had any time to break it down and to work on it super well to where I can gather it all together. But I'm gonna make a spread the word one, and I'll put that out next. Love you guys.